Shia reports depict two different Mahdis. In the Shia reports, there are two different physical descriptions of the Mahdi, which leads us to conclude that there are two separate identities. One identity is described to be of middle height and the other tall. Imam Sadiq, peace be upon him, said after describing a man from Ahl Bayt arriving before Imam al-Mahdi, peace be upon him, he said, "And then he will come to us, the one with middle height, the one that has a mole and two marks, the just leader, the preserver of what he left. He shall spread it with justice and tranquility after it has been filled by the tyrants with injustice and tyranny." And also, it has been described in Ghaibat al-Tusi that he's not very tall and he's not very short. He is of middle height, long eyebrows, on the right side of his cheek is a mole. Imam al-Baqir, peace be upon him, describes the rightful owner. He's the one who has red dye on his beard, sunken eyes, protruding eyebrows, wide shoulders, has dandruff, has a mark on his face. May Allah's mercy be upon Moses, peace be upon him. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his progeny said, Moses was a tall man. Imam Rida, peace be upon him, said, Moses, son of Imran, the Prophet of Allah, was a dark-skinned man, had rough hair, and was tall. Imam Sadiq, peace be upon him, said about the descriptions of the Mahdi, peace be upon him, clear forehead, white face. Imam al-Kadhim, peace be upon him, describes the Mahdi and says, white shoulders, dark-skinned, with darkness comes from it, yellow due to staying up after night. So dark-skinned is not like a white face. So we have two different physical descriptions. One Mahdi has a white face and the other is dark-skinned. Thurais al-Kunaysi said, I heard Abu Ja'far, peace be upon him, saying, the rightful owner has a tradition from Yusuf, a son of a black female servant. Allah will make his matter achieved in the night. Imam al-Mahdi's mother, Nerjis, is not black because she was Roman, and it said that her mother was Theodora, white woman. So one Mahdi's mother is black and the other is white. So Imam al-Mahdi has middle height, he's white, mother is Roman, not white shoulders, has a mole on the right cheek. The other Mahdi is tall, dark skin, mother is black, wide shoulders, has a mark on his face. So a mark is different than a mole. So Imam al-Mahdi has a mole, while the other Mahdi has a mark on his face. One Mahdi has wide shoulders and the other doesn't have wide shoulders. So now, who is this other Mahdi? The answer is he is the first Mahdi Ahmad mentioned in the will of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and progeny in the night of his death. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family said, if the day of death comes to him, 11th Imam Hassan al-Askari, peace be upon him, let him hand it over to his son, 12th Imam. Muhammad, the preserver of the holy family of Muhammad. These are the 12 Imams, then there will be 12 Mahdis after them, then when Allah receiveth him, let him hand it over to his son, the first of the close ones. He has three names, one like mine and my father's, Abdullah, Ahmad, and the third name is the Mahdi, and he is the first believer. So on the left side is Imam Mahdi Muhammad, son of Al-Hasan, the 12th Imam and successor. On the right side, first Mahdi Ahmad, the 13th successor. Now these are just representations of some of the physical attributes of those two successors, vicegerents of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.